All right, it looks like we are almost ready to go here. Making sure all the channels are live. Good morning. Oh my God. Where did that come from? Hope you guys had a great gaming day yesterday. Hopefully you will have a great gaming day today. There is another day with tons of news. We had Sony State of Play that happened last night. What's up, brother? Good morning. Sony State of Play had a event yesterday. Oh, look at her on YouTube. Get your butt over here on Twitch. Thank you so much. And we had a no, you stay on YouTube. That's good. That's good. That's good. That gives us some burn over there. But anyway, and then we had this morning the direct from Nintendo on the Super Mario movie, which we will be discussing that today as well. So it's a lot of news. There you go. Welcome. Good morning to you. Thank you for stopping by. This is your Nintendo Daily Drop, brought to you by DarthSpriggan by way of DarthSpriggan Media. And this is your daily dose of all the Nintendo news you need to know every single day. All right, let's get started right now. We got a lot to go through, man. A lot of trailers, a lot of good stuff. It's exciting today. So if you didn't know, Hades 2 was already released in a digital form, but now the physical edition is coming up on November 20th. And what's in the physical edition of the game? You get the game on a card. Okay, it's the actual game on the standard game card, which is very important. And you get a 32-page character compendium. That's pretty good. And then you get a free download of the soundtrack as well, as you see right here. So it was worth it to wait for physical if you wanted to wait for it. And you got all these extra goods, man, in here. So good job on them making the physical copy better than the digital copy, which is always a plus in my mind. It doesn't show a price, but the game was $29.99 when it released, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna probably be around the same price. But remember, November 20th, in about 8 days, you'll be able to walk into your favorite store, Best Buy, GameStop, or whatever, or order on Amazon, and you'll be able to get it today. All right, here's this new game that looks very interesting. It's called Over Requiem Z. And I guess this is the Japanese version of the Wizard of Oz, I guess they were saying. So we're going to take a look at this. They have a trailer for it. Let's see if we get the Wizard of Oz feels from it. And this might be another sneaky title or a title that Mellow Melly can live stream. So we got to find her a game that she can blow out. But here we go. Let's check this one out. Dorothy? Yeah, they gonna eat that shit up over there. Look at the little Wizard of Oz, like a little like look there. They gonna eat that shit up. So if you a fan of that, you know what? That might be something worth looking into. There are gonna be some people really watching this game, man, and it's gonna get more and more coverage. It comes out in the summer of 2026. So, there you go. It might be a sneaky release for you. All right, Dragon Ball FighterZ is Europe's next Nintendo online game trial. So right now you can enjoy a whopping 84% off the game, but this is gonna be their next game. You know, this is the next game that they're gonna be able to play for a little while for free. And as they always do, you get to carry over your save data, you get a bigger discount, and you get to enjoy the game. So there you go. Dragon Ball FighterZ will be a free-to-play game coming up here real soon. So the online trial starts November 13th, which is tomorrow, and which will last until November 19th. So there you go. So you got about 8 days, no, about 6 days to enjoy the game over in Europe. So if you are watching this and you're from Europe, here's your next game. It's an amazing game, by the way. So check it out. Take advantage of that discount while you can. All right. Now, Arcade Archives is a really good, how can I say this, releases. These are games that we always wanted to play in the arcade at home. We always got some type of different version on the Nintendo and the Sega systems. They were never true ports. They were the games that they made based on the name. And some of them actually turned out pretty damn good. Like Double Dragon, I loved on the NES, even though it was nothing pretty much like the arcade version. So they release these games every couple of weeks, and we're going to start showing these games. I've been showing some on the live stream, and this is something, a lot of these can be coming out of Japan that we've never seen before. But here's one called Galactic Warriors. I guess this was a fighting game that came out over there. And it's from the freaking 80s. So it's going to probably feel like 80s when we look at it. So, oh, you at work right now. Nice. Nice. All right. You at work. Well, here we go. Galactic Warriors. Japan only released in 1985. Oh man, games back in these days, man, was so good, so simple. Yes, it was. It was done well, man. It was amazing. There's a lot of Nintendo titles that were like that, man. A lot. I love Double Dragon on the NES, man. Double Dribble was a great port. Nothing like the arcade, but it was incredible. Tecmo Bowl was a great port. I mean, it was a great game that wasn't the direct port. So many games, man. Nice. Listen to the music. Look at that scrolling background back there. Those were intense graphics back in these days. So this is what fighting games looked like back in the 80s. Saturn. Oh, you fought on Saturn. He's ducking attacks now. exactly, right? And in the arcade, they're gonna take in quarters. So it's probably like super hard. So there you go. And they brought out Punch-Out, man. On one of my live streams I did, they brought Punch-Out back. Punch-Out from the arcade. That's another great game. Think about Punch-Out on the Nintendo. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, how fantastic that game was. It was nothing like the arcade version. And Super Punch-Out. Those two games were great. And those games were released in archive form too. So, and they were released on the Nintendo Switch. So take a look. Those games are really nice. All right, here's another game. You know, I love my roguelikes. It's a new 3D action roguelike called El Coco. It's coming to the Nintendo Switch on November 28th. And we're going to take a look at this, man. We love these little indie titles. It might be surefire hits. Let's take a look at this one. El Coco, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he did.
Once upon a time,
Wrong down.
there is a place hidden in the folds of sleep. A corner that does not belong to the day, nor to the night. They called it the Uncertain.
Like the music. Using a big ass shillelagh.
Let's play.
All right, El Coco, roguelike. Again, the State of Play had a lot of titles. This is coming out on the Nintendo Switch as well. So you can enjoy that game. If you want some roguelike action, the game is going to be sold for $19.99. So check it out on Nintendo Switch whenever it comes out on November 28th. All right, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out this Friday. So we have the launch trailer for that. You know, all the over 180 fighters, all the DLC, all the stuff that's coming with it. No, this is Sparking Zero. I'm not my Dragon Ball FighterZ. That was the European news earlier. This is Sparking Zero, the newest Dragon Ball game coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2 this Friday. So if you want to take a look at the launch trailer, here it is. November 14th. It comes out soon.
Peggy 12.
2 days. Over 180 fighters. Looks beautiful on that screen, doesn't it?
This will be when the true battle begins. I'll have to finish this quickly. Done! Die!
Well done.
Let's go! This! Forward!
Go 10.
Time to die! And I refuse to take the death of my best friend sitting down. Goku, no! I'm not going to hell alone.
I need you to throw me, Saiyan!
You got No! Special beam cannon! Transformed? So let's go. Today I will prove who's the strongest Saiyan warrior of all.
The ring must have created a tear in space-time.
So you are Goku's master?
Let's show it. Right.
There it is. Oh, let me stop that real quick. So you get the digital deluxe. Oh shit, digital deluxe edition right here. You get the season pass bonus. You get the summon Shenron. All right, there's an ultimate edition. 20 plus playable characters. The season pass bonus. You get the ultimate upgrade pack and limited edition bonus here as well. So you got 3 different versions. And you got the ultimate one as well. The ultimate one, I think it was $100 when they came out. Not sure what it's going to be for the Nintendo Switch, but yeah, you got that. There you go. This Friday, you would be able to take advantage of that game. Finally on the Nintendo Switch system. I'm very interested to see how well this game sells. Very interested in that. All right, State of Play. Yesterday, Dragon Quest VII Reimagined reveals a new trailer. So I guess there's a familiar face. If you're a big fan of the series, the Reimagined game is being made. And a lot of people are excited about this. This game comes out next year. On, I think it's in March or something like that. Hold on one second, guys. Damn ad trying to come through. There we go. February. So it comes out in February. Let's take a look at the trailer for this as well. So I guess the character name is Kiefer. And let's take a look at this. So does this. Jeez Louise, man. Come on. All right. Hold on. She want to be a turd. There we go. Damn. My music just froze. All right, here we go.
We made a promise to solve the world's mysteries, didn't we?
I know I'd regret missing out on the fun far more than any bother we might get ourselves into.
I haven't thought about it, really. I should try doing all the things that humans do.
Look at that mouth.
To find my own purpose. Something only I can do.
Did he prevail? Doth he yet rule over this realm?
Kiefer. Giga Slash.
This is
Wow, look at that game. It looks pretty good.
You and me battling side by side again. Flame Splitter! There's no time to waste. Here's to one last adventure.
February 5th. So basically, if you are a Dragon Quest fan right now, you are getting a ton of fan service. They are reimagining all their games. And hey, the games are looking really good right now. They're doing a fantastic job remastering all their titles. All right, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds receive a new free character update, which is coming soon. So we already got what characters are coming out. So this month you get the Knights character. And then I guess this looks like Super Monkey Ball. And then I know these look like Sonic characters themselves. They got, oh, here they go. So Knights and Tangle and Whisper are coming out in February. You got next January, you got I the Super Monkey Ball character, and then next month you have the Knights character that's coming out. So Sonic Racer Cross Worlds is coming out for the Nintendo Switch too on December 4th. You can buy the upgrade pack, which is it's going to be 50% off. You'll pay $5 instead of 10. And also there was a Sonic Expo that just happened. I guess they announced that Sonic will be in the Pac-Man World 2 repack game as part of a paid DLC collaboration set, and Pac-Man will also be joining Sonic's new racing game in the future. So we already know Pac-Man's gonna be one of the secret characters that's coming out for Sonic Racer Cross Worlds in the future as well. So, but there we go. This is all this information on Sonic Racer Cross Worlds. Let's look at the character update. Yeah, right. It's a good game, man. Got the banana boat. January. So there you go. Those are all your characters that's coming out in the next few months. And if you look at here, these are the characters that were released so far. You got Hatsune Miku, which they had to do in Japan. Bring her out. She was the first character. She was dropped #1. Joker from the Persona series. Ichiban Kasuga came in from which series was he a part of? He was a part of the Yakuza series as well. So I guess the more or less like the spinoff series. I was trying to remember the spinoff series name, but yeah, he's from the spinoff series. Like a Dragon. That's what it was. He's from the Like a Dragon series. So there you go. It's all exciting new updates for that series. So that's good news for them. All right. Mello might like this. She played Octopath Traveler 1. I'm not sure if she played 2. But right now, you'll be able to play the Octopath Traveler demo, which is now available on the Switch and Switch 2. And what's cool is when you play the game, you will be able to take that information over to the game when it releases and start from there. So we're gonna look at this story trailer. You played 2. Oh, you played 1. Okay, so you played 2 as well. Well, here's 0. 0 comes out on December 4th. And what's cool is you'll be able to go through these story arcs of the 3 characters that they have. So I'm gonna read this real quick. The first thing you'll do is design your protagonist and play through the explosive introduction to the game. You'll discover how a joyful town festival turns to tragedy and how your hero embarks on a journey of restoration and revenge. You'll set off after 3 antagonists. Oh, okay. You'll set off after 3 antagonists known as masters. Each of them has their own master of arc. And in the demo, you could play through the first chapter of each of them in any order you please. You could also play up to the end of the first chapter of the Kindlers of the Flame story arc, which focuses on the restoration of Wishvale and the town building features in the game. It's a great way to lay some strong foundations before you build the town of your dreams in the full game. You can play through all the content for up to 3 hours. After that, the demo ends. There you go. You get to go through and start building your game up before the game comes out. So this is some good stuff. So download the demo today. Start getting your save data all ready to go. So when the game comes out on December 4th, you will have a head start in the game. But here is the story trailer.
there's no rest I long for, but as long as I hold out in land for this road, all the souls I've walked past may fade, but still last near shall this course end.
You're finally awake.
If you can best me in battle, my technique shall be yours. For the future of Wishvale. That is the way of the Watch.
Oh, Scarlet Flame, blaze bright and cleanse this sacred land.
Why have you come to Wishvale?
But the town is engulfed in flames.
But you're right. There's still something I can do. Here they come! Let me see you bleed! Go down! Fly!
Wounds be healed.
How's that?
All the riches of the world are mine. Why, I'll even give you this dirty little town you so love, to do with as you please.
Power and the fear it induces is the only thing that can control people. You're a survivor of Wishvale. I will see you punished with my own two hands!
After losing the town, I finally understand what's truly important to me.
Let's do our best to rebuild Wishvale into the place it used to be.
You said it. I'm ready when you are.
Fame is nothing more than pretense. Will you continue to grip the blade of revenge, consumed by hatred? Marvelous! And now the grand finale!
No, I have no intention of following your script.
August!
We're going to take out Herminia.
I must atone for my sins, even if it costs me my very life!
For I am the master of all. You would defy your king?
I will stand and fight whoever I must.
For that which I must protect!
You weren't able to protect your own home, were ya?
Did you not foresee the calamity your actions might bring?
Go forth without hesitation, trusting the ring to guide you. If you win, I vow to join you as your comrade.
My flame will never die, no matter how many times it is engulfed in darkness!
Welcome back.
All right. Carry over that data. The full game. I don't know. I noticed something about that trailer. There was some voice acting I did not like. There was some I did like. So I'm kind of half and half on it. Hopefully there's an option in the game where you can play with Japanese voices with subtitles or something. But I mean, I'm just judging it from the trailer. But we'll see. But there you go. Octopath Traveler 0. This December, just a few weeks away. All right, Dynasty Warrior Origins. Major DLC hits the battlefield the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 version launches. So this is really good. Yeah, they do. It sounded like they were trying too hard to me, man. But it is what it is. Some English voice acting is good, but that one seemed a little off for me. But yeah, let's look at this. This is another game that was showcased in the in the state of play. So this game launches on January 22nd. That's the day that the DLC drops as well on all the other major platforms. But you'll be able to get a Nintendo Switch 2 version. Maybe I might be able to get this. Maybe I might be done with Hyrule Warriors by that moment, and I'll be looking for another, Dynasty Warriors type game, and it's releasing on the Nintendo Switch 2. We'll see. We'll see where we at. I might end up picking this up, but you know what? As always, we're going to look at the trailer, and does it blow me away and open up my pocketbooks? We will see. Here we go.
It was during what I believed would be my final battle that you appeared before me.
Fellow sons of the Yellow Earth, fly by my side.
Man, look at all those people on the screen.
We shall seize a new age of peace with our own hands.
So you get, so if you pre-order the one on Nintendo Switch 2, you get the early purchase bonus, early work soundtrack. So you get the soundtrack, and you also get the protagonist costume, Nameless Warrior Guard from Wolong or Wulong Fallen Dynasty, which people were liking that game a lot, man, when it came out. So some pretty cool bonuses here. No comment. Oh, it was a solid game. Let me rewind that real quick. Let me see something. I think I just saw something I don't like. I thought that meant microtransactions. I was like, this can't be microtransactions in a single player game, bro. I'm reading the bottom, the fine print. I'm guessing this is just gold to level up your characters or something. I was about to say, man. So that guy face at the end right there that looked up, that might mean a lot to some people, and it's probably like really like amazing. I never played the series. I know John was big into these Dynasty Warriors games. He used to play these a lot, man. So maybe he might know who that is and what that's all about. But there you go. I know he used to play the Nogabunda Ambition games a lot too. Yeah, man, he loved these games, man. He played the hell out of these games. He was the only one I knew that played them. So there you go. All right, 3D Pixel Wuxia RPG Wandering Sword announced for the Switch 2 and Switch. There's another Wuxia game that's coming out in 2 days on Steam that I will be playing a lot. It looks really good, so I'll be playing that as well. But this is a 3D pixel game. I heard about this game. One of my good friends loved this, so this is coming out for the Switch too. So maybe I might give it a try. Let's take a look at this. Wandering Sword coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2 in 2026, and let's see how good this art looks and how good this game looks as well. Here we go. Spiral up. Open world. Fishing. Steel tree? Play the demo now. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. The game looks feature rich. It looks really good. Nice little graphics there. A lot of systems in the game that they have going on. So you know what? This might be worth a look. So 2026, this is coming out on Nintendo Switch 2 and Switch system. So keep an eye out for that. It is called Wandering Sword. It looks pretty good. All right. I beat this game this year, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on the Switch. So I guess it wasn't really compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. There were some things that were going on with the lip syncing. So Nintendo updated the game yesterday in a patch and they have fixed it. So thank you, Nintendo, for that. But where is the hidden FPS, 60 FPS mode that we know that's in the game? Why haven't you updated that yet? I'm waiting for this game to get updated with all the new bells and whistles of the Nintendo Switch 2, and I will be playing it again. They didn't release it at launch, which I'm kind of a little upset about a little bit, you know, so, but I got so much to play right now. I'm not really tripping, but I did beat the game. I'm in the end game of this game right now, and I would love to play this end game in glorious high definition in 60 frames per second. So, but when that happens, I'll be starting this game back up, going through, you know, gathering more mechs and doing all the in-game stuff that this game was doing. I had a pretty decent following of people watching me play this game. I will get back into it at some point, but yeah, there's an update that fixed the lip syncing issues in the game yesterday. All right, Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake gets spooky on the Switch 2 in March. So this is a remake of the second one. It comes out on March 12th. And pre-orders are open now. It's coming out for the PC, PS5, Xbox Series systems, and the Nintendo Switch 2. No. Nintendo Switch in March. Pre-orders are open today on the stage that the Switch 2 fans will have to wait until a later date to bag our copies. Why does it say up here that it's coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2 in March? This is misleading. Well, the good thing is it will run at 1080p, 30 frames per second, which is okay. Those type of games look pretty good in 30 FPS, which is not bad. But I'm very confused on this. It's saying that we have to wait a little bit longer, but it's saying that it would arrive on the Switch 2 on March 12th. Okay, let's look at the trailer. Maybe it might reveal something for us. Let's see.
So this is Minakami Village.
Team Ninja.
A ritual so forbidden that speaking of it is taboo. And a place that must never be seen. If I could capture it with a camera obscura.
Hurry, leave the village. If you can get out of the village, you'll be able to escape your fate.
Don't let go. Together.
The twins, where are they? The ritual.
Accept the fate of the sacrifice!
The festival failed. It's all because we ran away.
Mayu, we'll be together forever.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake.
Shall we begin?
Okay, so March 12th, 2026, Nintendo Switch 2, PS5, Xbox, and Steam. So it is coming out on the 12th. All right, this article is written wrong then. So there you go. We have this game coming out on March 12th. So if you're interested in that, there you go. I know there's a lot of Fatal Frame fans out there. All right, Sony once again takes a leaf from Nintendo's playbook in Japan. So what's going on here? Sony sees how much the Nintendo was dominating the sales charts every single month, and they're trying to do something that Nintendo did that I didn't even know about. And one of the reasons why Nintendo was dominating the sales charts over in Japan, so they're going to release a region lock system to Japan, which would take the price of the PlayStation 5 from $473 to $350. So that's a pretty steep discount. So when they do that, we're going to see the difference in sales. Does that really, really help them? Because the Nintendo Switch 2, over in Japan, they got a region lock version of the system that sells over there for $322 instead of $449. So that's a pretty big difference in price just because of the region lock in the system. So, hey, if you can't join them, you know what I'm saying? You can't beat them. Do exactly what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, Nintendo was doing that. They made that great decision. Somebody up top made that decision. I think that was a great decision to make. And that's why the system's doing very well over there. They got a cheaper version of the system. And if you look at the stats over in Japan, basically 70% of the people opted for the region lock console with Mario Kart World. 28% chose the region lock console on its own, and only 3% of the people in Japan bought the multi-language model version, which is people that's probably living over there that's not Japanese. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a pretty big deal. Look at Sony. Hey, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Nothing wrong with that. So that's pretty cool. So Nintendo got this playbook that they do over there, and Sony is trying to mock them. All right. Sega gives Japanese employees a peace of mind with another salary increase. So this is good news. I like the direction that this new director, president, whatever they call him, the guy that's been running Sega has been making some great comments recently. And he's given his entire team a 10% raise around April 1st, which is really good. And they also are increasing the starting salary for new hires in Japan as well. So I think this is really good news. And also they've given university graduates a 10% increase, you know, in salary. So all these great things are happening over there. I like a lot of the comments he's made in the news and recently, saying he's going to bring back the company to the great old days of the 90s and 80s of Sega's on great days. And that's why I'm hoping that at some point, this guy brings out a new Sega system, which I think will freaking explode. With Microsoft leaning toward cloud gaming and probably will not make another console after the next one, because I do believe there was a new system in development, but I think this will probably be Microsoft's last release of a console, and then it will be all cloud gaming at that point. And who knows what the new console is going to be, to be honest with you. So we'll see what that's all about. But yeah, this is great news. Good job, Sega. I like a lot of the things that you're doing with your fans and your employees. All right, this game called Doshin Chan. I remember this game that came out in Japan on the Nintendo 64. And I guess there is whoever the developer is of this games, he is bringing out some games on the Nintendo Switch next year in 2026. So Tale of the Sun will launch in Japan on December 16th. While Aquanauts Holiday will follow in 2026. So these are new games coming out. Tale of the Sun came out originally in 1996. Aquanauts Holiday came out in 1995. Both were on the PS1. So we get in versions of these on the Nintendo Switch. So let's see if this trailer will jar our memory on what these games are, because I don't remember what they are. Art Dink. I didn't buy this. I don't know what this is. You gotta be kidding me. That's all we got? Next article. I have nothing else to say about that. So this here is the last story we have of the day. We talked about this yesterday. Nintendo did a direct this morning for the new Super Mario movie. So this here is everything that we need to know on one page. Okay, everything you need to know about the movie is right here. So we're going to go through this together. The movie will arrive in the U.S. on April 3rd, 2026. Okay, a surprise tweet from Miyamoto himself on the 18th of June, 2024 confirmed that the Mario movie 2 will be released in Japan on April 24th, 2026. So it's coming out in America first, then Japan. Okay. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Here's the Mario cast of characters that we know about. It's probably why it's coming out in America first, because of the voice acting of all American people, it seems like. So Mario is again being done by Chris Pratt. Princess Peach has been done by Anya Taylor-Joy. Luigi is Charlie Day. Bowser's Jack Black. I know who that is. Toad has been done by Keegan-Michael Key. Kamek has been done by Kevin Michael Richardson. Rosalina, I guess it's Brie Larson. And then Bowser Jr. is by Benny Staffdye. So these are all the cast of characters of the voice acting for these characters here. So which is really good. Now we know that. Mario 2 movie director. The directors are Aaron Horvath and Michael Jelenic. Will be returning from the Mario Galaxy movie. So that's good, because the first movie was so damn incredible. They brought back the directors from the original movie, which I'm glad they did that. Very, very smart move. The Mario movie writer, who is this? Nintendo and Illumination have not yet officially revealed the writer for the movie too. Okay, so they haven't talked about the writer yet, but we do know who the directors are. The producers are once again co-produced by Nintendo and Illumination, and Nintendo, that's a lot to do with Miyamoto. So, and his crew. And then you have Mario movie, we have trailers. So this first one I think is a teaser, and then the trailer number 1, the one that released this morning, we're gonna look at that. So this is everything we know so far about this. And I looked at the runtime of the direct. It was only 7 minutes. I was wondering, I was like, man, how are you gonna do a direct on a movie? And even to me, 7 minutes is a long time to go through. But let's take a look at the teaser first, and then we'll get it to the trailer. Okay, that's definitely a teaser. Okay, now here's the trailer. Oh, man, it's gonna be good, man. If it's anything like that first movie, man, oh my freaking God, man. I am excited looking at that. All right, here's some more things, some frequently asked questions. When will the Mario 2 movie be streaming? So I guess it took 4 months from the release of the original movie, and then it was streaming on Netflix on December 3rd, from August 3rd to December 3rd. So it took about 4 months for it to stream. So that's cool. With Yoshi being a Mario 2 movie, the first movie post-credit scene made us pretty sure that Yoshi would make an appearance in the sequel, and the subsequent leaks have all confirmed it. So it looks like Yoshi will be in the movie as well, but they didn't show him in the trailer, which is really good. Will Wario and Waluigi be in the movie too? There's no indication of whether Wario or Waluigi will appear in the movie, so we don't think they might not be in there. So, is the Mario 2 movie linked to the Legend of Zelda movie? Probably not. Let me see what it says. As far as we know, no, the Mario 2 movie is not linked to the Legend of Zelda movie, because the Legend of Zelda movie is a live action, so I don't think it will be. So that is all the information on the direct that it looks like for the movie itself. Man, that looks pretty good. So if you have not seen the original movie yet, it was freaking incredible. And we got the Mario Galaxy movie coming out. So they just released the Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on the Nintendo Switch 2. So if you haven't played that, go ahead and start playing it so you can get ready for the movie itself. So it'll mean more to you, because some things in the Mario movie meant a lot to me, because I actually played some of the games, and some of the moments in that movie, they brought it back and reshared it with us, and that's why it hit harder. All right, everybody, that is everything we have on the Nintendo Daily Drop. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow for some more news. There's been a lot of news the last few days. These have been good live streams. I'm happy to be bringing it to you guys, and we'll do this again tomorrow. All right, that's all I got for now. You guys have a fantastic day. Game on, and God bless. And I will be back on later on today with some more gaming. I think in a few, I probably will be playing some Dead by Daylight. I have to see what my girl is doing today, but we might be getting back on here real soon. So again, like, share, follow, and hype this stream on YouTube. I'm actually seeing the growth in the viewer count on this segment that I do. So keep up the support, and I really appreciate it. So if you don't know how to hype a video, look it up. It's around. They'll show you how to do it. And let's make this a special one. Okay. Thank you, everybody. See y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.